Hello, welcome to the Solidworks video tutorials. In this video tutorial, we'll try to understand boundary boss base option in Solidworks 2020. And we'll also try to understand what is the difference between boundary boss base and lofted boss base in Solidworks. So let's first try to understand how to create a boundary boss base inside the Solidworks. So what are the possible options that are there in boundary boss base and what is the difference between these options and lofted boss base? So first of all, create a sketch. So we'll first of all create a reference plane from the front plane, so we can give the reference with respect to front plane, and again it is a distance of 150 mm. We can also show this plane, front plane. We'll try to create a sketch on the front plane that is kind of rectangle, that is center point rectangle of dimensions 100 mm by 100 mm, and it is not fixed, so we'll try to make it fixed. Then now we can exit from the sketching mode. Again we can select a plane one, go in sketching mode. Here we'll try to sketch a ellipse. We can specify the major axis and minor axis dimensions. Suppose this is some 30 and this is some 50. We can click OK. We can select this and we can again make this fix. Now we can again exit from the sketching mode. You can see these two profiles. Now we can use boundary boss base option. Here we have these two options, that is direction 1 and direction 2. So we have to first select the first profile and then we have to select the second profile. Now you can see the preview of this boundary boss base option over here, and you can see that we have used this sketch 2 inside the direction 1. So we can delete this. Again we can inside direction 2 we can select this sketch, but when you do so it will create a error message and you cannot do so. So you have to first delete this. That what we have to actually give in direction 2, that is very important thing. So inside direction 2 you can provide center line, you can provide a guide curve. So all these things that we can enter inside a direction 2. Now you can see the three options over here, that is direction vector. We can, if you have any direction vector, then we can provide the direction vector. We can also provide normal to profile option, and here you can see this tangent. So this is a tangent which we can use in order to control the operation, in order to control the curvature. Now we can see there are two options like normal to profile, and here also you can see the normal to profile option, and here you can see the you can move this basically, and you can see the two tangents over here, and these tangents will provide us to how to control this curvature. Okay, and here also you can see these two tangents. Here also you can see these two tangents, normal to profile. Again you can see these two tangents. So these two tangents we can use in order to control the curvature. So this option was not available inside the lofted boss base. Okay, so this is first difference, that is first of all we can use directly these options. Okay, these options were there inside lofted boss base, but they were inside the browser. Okay, and now these options are directly available inside the graphics. And the second difference is we can make use of these tangents in order to control the curvature. Okay, so this was not there inside the lofted boss base. Okay, now we'll also again understand further differences. So you can make this operation. Okay, and you can see in this way we can use. I will try to use the guide curve in this operation. Okay, so first of all we'll try to modify the sketch, and we'll provide a guide curve in this sketch. Okay, so not in this sketch, so we can use another plane. First of all we'll delete this operation. Okay, now we'll use right plane. We can enter into the sketching mode. Again we can go normal to this plane, and we can hide this plane for reference. Okay, in order to identify the sketches. So we'll again use this spline. Okay, and we can again make use of Pierce point relationship. Okay, we can add Pierce point relationship. Similar here, we can add Pierce point relationship. Now we can what we can do is we can again go to normal, and we can similar sketch the another curve, or we can directly draw a center line. And then what we can do, we can take a mirror of this curve about this line, and we can just click OK. Now we can see these two curves. Again we can make this fix. Similarly this curve will become fixed, and now we can exit from sketching mode. Now we'll try to use boundary based operations on this. And now you can see we have to first select this sketch and the second this sketch. Okay, you have to move this point accordingly in order to create a desired sketch. Okay, now here in this you can choose the direction to, you can choose this guide curves. Here also you can choose this guide curve, and you can in the similar way you can create a boundary pose based options. Now here what are the possible options we are there that we'll try to understand. Here we have profile 1, here we have the profile 2, and you can see you can also control the tangency of this guide curves. So the tangency of guide curves cannot be controlled inside the loft based options. So we can say that boundary based option, boss based option, will provide us the more flexibility inside our sketches. Okay, so that's why it is more important as compared to loft boss base. Okay, here also you can set normal to profile, because we have provided this guide curve, so it will create a problem while creating normal to profile, but you can see it has been applied. Okay, similarly you can select the normal to profile over here, and so you can see that it is distorting my operations. So we'll deselect this normal to profile and we select none. Similarly here we'll select none, and now you can see the preview of the operation. So in this way we can control the tangency of the diagonals. Okay, we can control the curvature of this guide curves, and these options were not available inside the lofted boss base. Okay, so there is a much more difference between the lofted boss base and boundary boss base, but I will say that boundary boss base is more advanced tool as compared to lofted boss base, because it provides us the more flexibility while creating the features. Okay, so we can make use of tangents. Suppose you can see that when you deselect these diagonals. Okay, we'll select this guide curves. If you delete this guide curves, and then we can make use of this sketch 1, and we can again select the normal to profile, and here also you can select normal to profile, and we can make use of this tangents to alter the shapes, and according to this we can vary the shape. Here also we can make use of this diagonal in order to vary the shape. So in this way a boundary boss base can be used to make the complex geometries. That's all in this video tutorial. So we have seen all the options inside the boundary boss base possibilities. We have also understood the difference between boundary boss base and lofted boss base, and so we'll in our upcoming video tutorials we'll also explore the more options inside the SolidWorks features. That's all in this video tutorial. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel.